Let's see. The year was about 1995. I think it was 1995. And the Sony PlayStation had just come out. Tons of hype for it. And being that we were who we were, my parents, my dad was crazy enough to go wait in line at a Target to go pick one up. So we started the generation pretty early. And I remember the first game we got came with it was a fun little game called Battle Arena Toshinden. By fun, I mean terrible. And the second game we got was a game called Warhawk. So that kind of inspired a long period of infatuation with what I like to call, well, what is called the FMV games. I think what I like to call is a period of infatuation, because these are some very interesting games. You know what? I think Warhawk is a pretty good game. I think it would be a shame to call it awful, but man, I just had so much fun with it. And to this date, I have never finished it. So today, I'm going to rediscover a few of these games, starting with Warhawk on the Sony PlayStation. I'm not even sure anybody remembers this. Yeah, single track. What's up? How beautiful was that? Ah, beautiful. Oh my God, Warhawk. Warhawk was the second game I bought. It was the, I don't know, third game I ever paid for. It got me to fall in love with these awful MIDI synth soundtracks. One of the games that I'll touch on later, Wing Commander 3, notorious for this. But better than all of this, better than all of the action, is the FMV, which happened in between. So this is really more of a hybrid FMV game where you play games and then you get to experience what happens in between the cutscenes. So I guess a cutscene game with FMV sequences and just wonderful. What is this? 320 by 240 video. You know. This wasn't even suitable for broadcast back in the day, but we ate it up. That looked way more dramatic than it should have. Alright, let's play. Let's see if I can remember how to play. We'll go through the options real quick. Man, I don't think I ever beat this as a kid on Veteran. I feel like I shouldn't change it. Granny, Veteran. Oh God. You know what? We'll go Granny. That's fine. I'm gonna sacrifice my my dignity at the door. Roll left, roll right, faster, slower, change weapons, missiles, afterburn. I am playing with the PlayStation 3 controller. This is emulated, by the way. I still have my copy of Warhawk. It's in a box in my storage closet. Let's see. Machine gun. What is change weapon? That's not much of a change, is it? I still have this in my closet, so it's not like we're getting too far ahead of ourselves here. How in the hell are you going to keep all that? Faster. Ooh. Faster, slower. You know what? Let's stick to the original, because that's what seems to work for me. Anyway, we've got a PlayStation 3 controller in my hands. This is being played on EPSXE. I do have the original PlayStation SCPH-1001 in my closet as well.
Commander. Commander Jacek. The last strike against Creel was wiped out in less than an hour after they lost contact.
Yeah, give me the plot.
I'm not losing my pilots because you can't cut through some interference.
I want to work for that commander.
Those are my people down there, so find a way.
Commander, intelligence can't find anything on this Creel guy.
Creel's army can appear out of nowhere, set up installations, and vanish. No one knows how or why. I don't like mysteries, Corporal. They have a way of killing people.
Man, she is intense. No one holds a helmet like that. That's fine.
Make sure that ship's 110%
Walker and Hatch.
ready. Creel's army really has these super weapons.
You know, actually,
that
I'm
run as
unclear
much
about
data
which
as
one
I
you're
can get.
supposed to be. Maybe both.
Close enough to a suicide mission as it is.
Give me the hero shot. Yeah. That is a tiny set.
Hatch, Walker, you've read the mission briefs. Creel's army keeps popping up all over the place. The last time they showed up, Strike Force Alpha went after them.
There wasn't enough of them left to fill a Boy Scout troop.
Creel's forces didn't flinch.
The rest
Audio
of Strike
levels are a
Force
little
Omicron's
rough
already
there.
down there. Your mission's a little different. Creel's been using some kind of new fuel source. And I want you two to find it.
Nothing like a little search and destroy, right, Hatch?
Walker, you misread your briefing. I want you to go into the hot zone and bring that fuel source back.
You got told, son.
Lock it down and power it up. We have a priority 1 launch.
Look at all the production that went into this. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, little emulation issues there. Let's see, how do we do this? Okay. Roll, go. Alright, I cannot use that. There we go. We're moving? We're moving. We're way up in the air. Holy crap, PlayStation games. Holy crap. Alright, so I remember you have to shoot these tower things because they are... Let's switch to missiles. Switching to guns. And if I recall, if you shoot these things through, they contain weapons. Over here. You know, it's really amazing how far we've come with technology. This used to be so immersive. Like, just the feeling of playing this game kind of brings it back. And I don't think you can experience that if you are not someone who grew up with it. It's... Man, it's a lot of imagination required. There's not much to the game. I mean, we're pretty much looking at it. It doesn't get much more complicated. You fly around. Later mission has you flying through a canyon. Switch the rockets earlier, I guess. Yeah, and this is the same single track that produced Twisted Metal, if any of these sound effects are starting to sound similar. They definitely reuse the shit out of those. Alright. Because we're playing on Granny. I haven't gotten my ass kicked in yet. Alright, there are weapons over here. What is this? Shields. That was not what I needed in Granny. Alright. Can I get a lock on? Alright, because we're using rockets. Lock on. Get my afterburners going. Those are lock-on rockets. Yeah. Alright, so this is the plasma cannon, which charges up kind of like Mega Man's Mega Buster. You can hit the weak spot for massive damage. You know, one of the things I'm kind of wondering for myself here is, I don't know how long this stream's going to go for, but I'm kind of feeling already like I'm going to have to make a couple of detours. Warhawk, in a lot of ways, reminds me of Wing Commander, but in a lot of ways is definitely inferior to Chris Roberts' masterpiece. Wing Commander 3, starring Mark Hamill. There we go. A little more FMV for you. That soundtrack. Up, 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 up. We have more missiles here. I gotta use my afterburner because that thing is definitely tracking me. Oh crap. Yep. Don't need the shields yet, so it's just like, what a great way to start a game. Like, you know what you're getting into here. You start up and you're kind of protected by the little city out in the reaches. But the first thing you see is an enemy, and your missiles lock on immediately. And you're not given a simple strafing mission. You're given this open area, which must have been mind-blowing. Because you may remember, in 1995, the next closest thing to a real flight simulator on these consoles was a PlayStation. It was Star Fox. And Star Fox was, at the time, incredible, but not as sophisticated. You couldn't fly anywhere you wanted. You were pretty much stuck in one... I'm going to have to switch to rockets because we need to be close to this thing here. You were stuck to what the game had planned out for you. And it wasn't like Star Fox 64 eventually became... That's gonna hurt. Let's get those shields. Oh, don't need them yet. Just run away for a little bit. Star Fox 64 is, you know, a definite evolution of what this formula is. Alright, shield failure. Now it's time to go get the shields. An evolution, especially over at the, I don't know, 15 frames per second this is running in. It's a frame rate that I don't think would be acceptable in today's day and age, which is another thing that we've definitely become accustomed to. Warhawk, we got a kind of reboot attempt back in, I don't know, 2008? 2008, might have been a little later, on PlayStation 3. You might remember it as the game that attempted to force everyone to have a Bluetooth headset. I bought it. I hated it. It just didn't have the same appeal. It didn't play the same. It was a multiplayer game. There's more shield failure for you. And now I'm regretting not saving that shield. You know what? Let's bring the lock-ons back online. Actually, let's run away for a little bit. I'm on Granny. I'm getting my ass kicked. Come on. Okay. Not going to log on then. Back to rockets. Just going to have to strafe this thing. And see, when I was a kid, man, I don't know. Game over was not the same as it meant today. Like, game over was this... was an experience. Game over was what happened because you ran out of lives, and today you don't run out of lives. Game over is impermanent, and back then, you know, you'd have passwords, but were you gonna use the password? Because I always felt like I needed a little bit of warm up. So, as boring as this may all be, this was hella interesting to me. That's not good. Plasma cannon this thing? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Warhawk kind of takes the standard flight controls, push up to go down, down to go up. Is that enough? Nope, that was not enough. Run! Run. Oh, don't tell me I need to destroy those things. That's not good. I sabotaged my own efforts. Entirely possible. When I was younger, I used to be able to make strafing runs on this stuff. You know, in your sleep, you just kind of play through these levels and it'd be a piece of cake. Now, I don't feel like I can hit anything. It's amazing what you can set yourself up to do. I think I remember being able to open that door. I'm out of rockets. Oh, God. Please give me rockets. Or anything, please give me anything. I will say that the soundtrack is a little lacking today. Anything? Nope. Bounce off of it, that's fine. No big deal. Where did I go? I was feeling there was something back here. It doesn't appear to be. There does appear to be a ton of people on my tail, though. That's fine. Let's be snazzy over here. What do you say? Take out this little Sam. Out of lock. No, I've got rockets. So, save those. Out of rockets. More plasma cannon. I think I can change camera, right? Well, nope, no change camera for me. That's fine. It's kind of tough. I didn't really know which games I'd be streaming today. Streaming, recording, whatever you want to call it. Because I mean, I'm streaming. This ends up on YouTube, right? Those hybrid bastards. Yeah, eat it. One of the other treats I have prepared for you today is an awesome, by awesome I mean awful, other FMV hybrid game. Top Gun, Fire at Will. Yeah, see, I was screwing it up. Idiot. Well, you know what? Give me a little bit of credit. That was 22 years ago. Oh my God, that was 22 years ago. God, how old am I? Anyway, we go through here. Fuck you! I bet I could have finished that like 10 minutes faster if I wasn't dicking around. And here's my favorite part. Hey, thanks. Commander Jessup.
Don't bother getting out. Your ship's rearmed and they're unloading the canister you brought back now. There's another site about 50 clicks south that's shrouded in that same interference you just left.
Creel's forces? Wait a minute, you're sending us out there again?
You got a better idea, Walker? It's a canyon zone. Your ship's the most maneuverable one we've got left. And that weird interference is blocking everything. I need a status report.
I'm fairly certain our ship is the only one they have left. They're not going to say it, but... So, let's get out of here, because I don't want to take too much damage. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about those canyon sequences. I don't know if we need to destroy the... Oh, that hurt! I don't know if we need to destroy the guns on the side. You can't stick around in one space for too long, because I just don't know how good the graphics looked back in the day. Just bounce off the wall there, no big deal. Does that little corner look dangerous, the one with the mines in it? It totally is. Missiles. Give me those missiles. Yeah. Rockets. Sure, rockets. We'll call it rockets. We don't need to stick around here. So we'll go around the corner. There's another one around the corner, too. Yeah, Alright, someone's firing rockets at me. Oh, that. Man, I remember when I first got this game, ass kicked by this thing. Why? Because I did not understand the nuances of strafing. And how could you? I came from the Super Nintendo generation. Strafing was not a standard thing in Super Nintendo games. Hell, I don't even think in Doom on the Super Nintendo you could strafe and move at the same time. Don't stop, move it. Okay, get space here. Probably gave myself a little too much leeway playing on Granny. In fact, I'm not even sure you can finish the game on Granny. Last level looked like, but I sure as hell don't remember how to beat it. And I believe I'm being followed by a mine, so I'm gonna run. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Run! See ya. Keep an eye out for you, Stingray. That one's got bigger guns. But the same principle applies, right? Strafe the shit out of it. Sorry, I got a little cat that's jumping on the counter. Run. That was not the run button. Ooh, that looks good. I'll take that. Warhawks. I might have jumped the gun on that one. Gotta get my bearings. Where the hell am I going? I feel like I came this way. Looks like I kinda came this way. This is another problem of the PlayStation generation. Where the hell was anyone going? Okay, that's not right. Did I come that way? I mean, problem with the PlayStation generation. Problem with me, too, because I am dumb with directions. So if you don't give me an overworld map, thank God for GPS. Yeah, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Fucking go. It's down here. Oops. Oh, wow, that was close. Got a lot of swarmers, so I don't feel too bad using them. But just like in Twisted Metal, they're not the best. Am I lost? Oh, I'm super lost. There are missiles there, though. What do we got? Lock-ons, alright. Yep, see, that's what happens when you go too fast. We're probably going the right direction here. Sounds productive, yeah. Just turn the corner, shoot the thingy. We're gonna back up a little bit. Can I back up? Yeah. Okay. Let's go forward. Let's turn the corner. Run. Please run. I'm kind of getting it back here, yeah. It's a far cry from pilot sequences in Call of Duty or Battlefield. I'm so lost right now. But you know, it's not on rails, so I can be lost and not feel too bad. I gotta run away from that thing. Alright, we are in the right position. Shipwrecked for a little bit. Back up. Back up. Alright, so that looks positive. That looks like plasma cannon ammo. Is that what I'm looking at? Can I get at it? There we go. Doomsday. That looks intimidating. I can't wait to use it. Do I go down here? Yes, I do. Alright, let's go. Stop. Stop. How about those explosions? How amazing would that have been? The next generation of gaming. You know, you start. It's 1995. You upgrade from a Super Nintendo, and that was, you know, Let me tell you, that was a rough sell, because we just got the Super Nintendo back in 1992, I think it was. I still love it. The Super Nintendo is still today my favorite console system of all time, and that's down to the games, not the tech. Because let's face it, let's be honest, this is ugly. Looking at it, this didn't age well. What did age well is I still have an imagination, and I still have some semblance of muscle memory for this game. A full 22 years after I played it. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit so I can hear myself, because I'm an egomaniac. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Nope. Come on, slow down. There we go. This is not going well for me, thankfully. I'm not doing too much damage to myself. Run through underneath. Because the Super Nintendo, I mean, my favorite game of all time is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. And that's undisputable for me. I don't think it gets better for me. A lot of people love Super Metroid. That's a close third. Alright, let's get down there. Alright, let's get our asses kicked by this thing. Nope, not what I meant to do. Nope, that's... ouch. This is all going really sideways for me. Tricks you figure out when you're younger. Now, if I recall, I'm just gonna let my tail end take a little bit. Oh, take a little bit of damage. Unless it's gone now. Nope, still there. As I recall, you have to get on the other side of that thing and defeat the other side of its face. So maybe I could be smart enough to do it in reverse, instead of what I always did as a kid, which was charge forward, turn all the way around, get hammered. Look at that, learning shit. 22 years later, learning shit. Go well though, because I'm not good at controls. How are we doing? Is that enough? Nope, not enough. Super out of plasma cannon though. That is an error. It's an error. I'm out of everything except for the Doomsday Bomb. Let's see. Is there anything here? Oh, because fuck you, that's why. Oh, right. You gotta go in through the thingy. Boom. Is there another one on the other side? Of course there is. Mission complete. I didn't even get to use the Doomsday Bomb. Wonder if I get to keep them. Keep it.
Good job down there. But before you cleaned out that canyon, a messenger got out. We tracked it to a cloaked transport over the Pacific.
Transport? Now why is that the last thing I wanted to hear?
It's not good. It's not good at all.
The lab boys analyzed the sample you brought back from the pyramid. We think Creel built those mysterious bases to get it.
So they're mining this...
Red mercury. Analysis IDs it as part of a classified government project that was aborted and supposedly shot into space. Somebody lied. Creel's been digging it up. No one knows much about it, but it's rated as a Class 1 threat.
And this transport, it's its carrier.
The Internationals will run interference. I want you to cripple that transport and get its cargo.
Begging the commander's pardon, but, are you crazy? One ship up against a whole transport convoy? How about a little support from the rest of the force?
Mr. Walker, you were at the pyramid and the canyon. How many ships did you see come back?
I Nicely done, Walker.
Well, you know, I'm doing the best I can.
All right, a little bit of trivia there. Commander Jacek is played by Kim My Guest, whom those of us who have played Metal Gear Solid will recognize as Mei Ling. Although, if you really look into her career, she's a prolific voice actor. So don't let me just boil that down to simply Mei Ling. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well, have one of those. I'll be damned, but I don't remember this level at all. Let's take the guns off for this thing. Wing Commander style. Because that is how you approach these things in Wing Commander. And if I can get close enough for missiles, then I have a little bit of a harbor, safe harbor from whatever it is that's going on here. How about that awful sound effect, though? Meow. You know, if I ever meet her, I'm going to have talk to her about Warhawk. I've got so many questions. Like, what was that like? It was 1984. It was the advent of consumer available FMV games. We've been doing it on PC for a little while, but it wasn't super popular. Not that I want to kiss her ass or anything, but I'd say she did a pretty good job with the material. Because Walker and Hatch will show you pretty well. There's a lot of scenery chewing opportunities here. Can I go down? Oh, yeah. I don't remember this shit at all. That looks super dangerous. Yeah, I love this. This is amazing. Okay, well. Alright, let's go. Look at this. They built the interior of the ship. How phenomenal is that? Alright, so we got some red mercury here. I don't know what that means really, but there's another. Oh, this is tough. See, there's always a super weapon that comes out. In this case, too. There are 20. Is there any more of that I can? Probably have to collect this because I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's turn around. I don't know what you are, but I want it. Oh, flash bomb. Okay. You know what? I bet it's 5. I bet I have to decimate the other ships to get the rest of the red mercury. That sucks. Because I'm sure if I had done that beforehand, that last one would be available already. But you know what? That's alright. We wanted an opportunity to use the Doomsday Bomb. I'm not sure I'm going to keep playing this live. If I'm going to suck this badly. But I'm going to play it for as long as I can keep interested in it because... damn it, it's my stream. Alright. Let's see the other side of this. Holy crap, that sounds strong. Alright, yep, getting my ass handed to me. Woo! Damn it, that was bad on my part. The scale of this game. And you know, at this point, we hadn't even really figured out what the hell we were doing with the PlayStation yet. Can I get back here? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Alright, I gotta get moving. Alright, let's take it out. I think that one might have gone right through it. And I'm probably missing something really important here. Alright, run, run. I missed something very important there, which is, you know, the target. Alright, let's strike that. How many? 62? We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's... Alright. We're in so much trouble now. That was one of those moments where you open your big mouth and then something happens. Alright, we got shield power-ups. Let's take out... Shout out to the game for having a contingency plan for everything, though. Alright, shot one down. I'm not crazy. You shoot him down. You're going down, too. What have you got? Shields. And definitely not Red Mercury. What have you got? That looks like Red Mercury. Aye, it is. Cat again. Just drives me insane because you know she's up there all the time. Alright, So I don't have any missiles, which is putting me in a little bit of trouble with our new fighter pilot friends. And I completely missed that target because I'm an idiot. There we go. You know, I've been hammering on that button for a long time now. Why did that not work before? The game has a first-person mode. It's infinitely more playable in the third-person mode. When it's working. Red Mercury? No, missiles. Okay, I'll take them. Please not rockets. Alright. That dude totally just... Bow, 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 down. Toggling off that missile left me with 0. So what do we got here? Ultra lock-ons, son of a bitch. You know what? Let's see what this does. Anything? Fucking nothing. The cat. There's gonna be one stream killer here. It's gonna be that damn cat. Lee Foster. She's a real sweetheart, and, you know, for anybody else, I'd definitely recommend. Fostering, because then you don't have to worry about it full time. Oh, you're laying mines like a little mother. Alright, we gotta figure something out about this. I am out. Let's go down. Alright, anything? Turn around. Nothing. Let's go. Did I miss anything here? I did not. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. And here we come to the downside of kind of this era of gaming, which was, if you don't know what you're doing, that is going to kill you. I mean, today we might be a little spoiled with all the hand-holding. Son of a bitch. flight bay? Oh, damn it. How did I miss this? Alright, let's do the thing. Do the thing, win the points. Where am I going? Guns are overheating. That could have been bad. That could have been really badly for me. Alright, so collected. 2 more to go. 2 more in this room. 2 more in this room. What are you? Another doomsday bomb, huh? That's alright, I'm not going to complain about that. There's 2. We are going to see one of those go off before this stream ends. Collected. Mission complete. Which is a shame. This game really, at the end of the day, relegates itself to a fetch quest. What's your job? You know, we carry the floating TV. Why can't you just float it?
Creel's army immediately launched a series of worldwide attacks when that transport went down.
Good. Sounds like we heard him.
That ship was carrying the largest supply of red mercury yet. And we projected its intended destination to this point.
It's a very scenic view there, Commander.
Creel's forces crippled our satellite uplinks. We think his main research facility is somewhere on or near this island.
Careful, don't make it too easy for us.
Can it, Walker? Since Creel went on the attack and the existence of that red mercury has become known, some countries are discussing atomic sanctions.
Oh, that's nice.
If we don't get those canisters from Creel, we could be facing full-scale nuclear war.
Let's get that bird off the ground. We got a long day ahead of us.
All right. Oh. See, look at this amazing environment. How cool is this? How cool is all this? Okay, let's not toast ourselves yet. Let's not use that. Yep, that's right, without a lock on. You know, maybe lock-ons just aren't working right now. They are. I'll collect that though, it's fine. That looks super hard to reach. We'll come back for it later. Myself a little bit of space. Take out some of these guns. That was a waste of missiles. Damn. I'm gonna make a pass. You know what? Let's do this. Hey, hey. Turn around. Oh shit, where am I? Going the wrong way. There we go. See, now I've been hammering on that damn button to get that to work. this whole time. Where did I go? I don't know. Those platforms look important, don't they? Oh, look at how beautiful that was. We're gonna go back up in a minute. That was some Matrix shit right there. Let's do it. Oh, how beautiful is that? Look at that. You created a separate environment. It's got enemies. And weapons. Super swarmers. Why didn't I collect that before? Oh, they even sound more powerful. That's super satisfying. Fuck your tower. At this point, I genuinely don't even know what the objective is. I bet if I paused, I could find out. Let's see. Nope, never mind. Alright, let's not take a little bit of damage for a little bit here. The indicators at the bottom, on the bottom right, would suggest to me that no matter what I'm doing, I'm still collecting red mercury. Man, is there an Ultra Rockets upgrade somewhere? That'd be pretty badass. I gotta stop it. With the shield failure. None of those connected because I'm an idiot. Alright, radar damaged. You're still shooting, aren't you? Really hurt. Hurt a little bit. Eject! Oh no! Did I lose my doomsday bombs? Son of a bitch.
You guys okay?
Think so. What happened?
Emergency teleport. Tough to pull off without a telepad, but we got lucky this time.
Look at her giving that lineup.
Put together out of salvage. There should be enough power to complete your mission.
Let's see, do I still have... come on. That was stupid. Oh no, I lost my doomsday bombs. I have no one to blame but myself. I'm sorry. Shields. I also lost the lock-on upgrades. Man, this is regrettable. I wish I'd save stated. How do I get that? There we go. Flash bomb. Come on. Oh, come on. What we got here? Swarmers. I can't believe I lost all those upgrades. So stupid. That was so stupid. Enhanced guns. Well, that's something. Making a liar out of me and shit. Oh yeah, we'll definitely hit a doomsday bomb before I quit. On the list of things that didn't happen. That. Alright, I'm getting pelted a little bit. That was not a power-up. That was a little satellite dish. I am not a smart man. What? I can't see. What's going on? Except that I'm getting my ass handed to me. Can I please change? See, now I don't remember if these control issues were prevalent in the original. What I want to do is change the view. It's not letting me. All I want to do is have some fun. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. You know, it's entirely possible that my controller's shot. I could be blaming this game for nothing. Because this is an old-ass controller. Not as old as my PlayStation controller, but I'm not going to play with that, because if I need it later. Alright, let's go topside for a minute. See that? Beautiful. Oh. Like, the game gave you all these dreary colors beforehand, and then it gives you this lovely hued palette, and it's just such a great contrast. Man. Shout out to Warhawk. Alright, let's roam around for a little bit. Is there anything in here? 'Cause I bet if I go through lava, there's either a power-up or my death. This is going to be a little bit of a problem if my start button isn't working. I'm gonna have to switch controllers before the end of this stream. Alright, let's head back down. Or, you know, it could just be the game. Could just be the game. We don't have to rule it out. It is a possibility. At this point, I have collected 0 red mercury. Alright, that was productive. It might actually be broken already, and I've wasted all my ammo on that. That is a possibility. Let's shoot the red bit. Oh, see, that's where it is. Oh, me and my damn PlayStation sensibilities. Is there any of that left here? Oh, it's still functioning. Bye. Nope. Nope. That was not goodbye. That one was. Well, that looked like red mercury, was it? No, it didn't. I wish I hadn't killed that fish. There's some red mercury. That's 2. See, this is something I probably wouldn't even question when I was younger. Yeah, you shoot the red bit, duh. Go. 2 in the box. Ready to go. We be fast and they be slow. That was not red mercury. Some gunboats. You know, the ones you can see. Let's turn around. Turn around. Nope, nothing in there. The worst part is we haven't had a little, like, mini FMV sequence yet. So what does that say? Says I haven't accomplished anything yet. Oh shit, yeah I did. Yeah I did. I guess we skipped the FMV sequence on that one. Oh, and now I get... Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna let it happen. Kind of expected the game to be like, you were playing on Granny. If you want to see the real ending, play on normal, you little bitch. And I would deserve it. I would absolutely deserve it. Ass pounded. In a minute or two, I'm gonna go down and get some more shield stuff. Oh, that looked productive. That looks hella productive. Bye, sir. Yeah, need some shields. Shields recharged. I did a loop. I did not mean to do a loop. Thank the gods that didn't kill me. That could have ended really badly. I assume you guys are getting this in stereo audio, because the sound of that plane flying around me is driving me nuts. Oh, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Jazzy Fizzle production. Alright, we gotta do the thing. Which is terrible because it's gonna be suicide. Run. Fucking run. You like that little barrel roll? Well, I guess it's not even a barrel roll, is it? It's an aileron roll. To a barrel roll. Copyright violation. I don't remember if you can do an implement in this game. Out of missiles. Out of swarmers, I guess. I have lock-ons. Does that work? Yeah! Okay. Shit got real. I took the top half of that volcano off. Can I go down it? Bet your ass I can. Mission complete.
What the hell is going on down there?
Don't know, don't care. Let the lab boys figure it out. They're downloading the scanner data now. Got bigger fish to fry.
What's the mission, Commander?
That's Creel's main stronghold. It's the closest our agents could get. Creel's forces were just too tough.
Tell me about it.
He's pulled out all the stops, launching major offensives worldwide. Every national force is engaged. We drew the prime ticket. We get to dig him out of his hole.
What does that old saying about cornered animals come to mind?
The mothership is maneuvering into low orbit over the base. We can cycle just enough power to punch a telepad beam through the red mercury interference. While his forces attack us, we'll transport you to the main fortress itself, somewhere on or near the outer wall.
Does that U include air support?
That you barely includes your ship's wings. Besides, we'll need everything we've got to run decoy for you. It's up to you to take out Creel.
Oh. No pressure.
Cycle auxiliary powers to the teleporters. Prepare for final transport.
Final transport. Commander Jasek is wearing armor. Everyone is going to die. Oh my god, I remember this stage. Now, let's be clear. The game looks better than it did when it came out. Oh, they even gave me extra ammo. That's how fucked we are. The game looks better than it did because we're using an emulator and we're definitely playing it at a higher resolution than intended. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Just the way of things. So it's not that this game has aged so supremely well. All right, let's see where this goes. Switch? Can you let me switch? There we go. Because I bet this comes out someplace I don't want to be. I want that to be an upgrade. Hey, it's an upgrade. Alright, let's chill here for a second while our shields recuperate. I think that worked. Does it regenerate? I feel like I've destroyed it a few times now. Oh, it super does. Well, I guess it's a cool game design thing. Force you to keep going. A little less bothered by being shot from behind. That is more swarm missiles. So let's get closer. Let's get physical. Wanna get swarm missiles. Get the feeling going in circles. That was bad. Timing. Well, that looks really bad too. All right. One of those. It's a gauntlet. I guess I should just be thankful that nothing is shooting at me at the moment. I take it back. Slow the fuck down. Rockets? No, that's lock-ons, even better. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Closer. That's a doomsday bomb. I might be able to keep my promise. got here? Come on. Let's go. Yep. Plasma recharge. Beautiful. Yep. Enhanced guns. Already got that. So I feel like I know where to go. I'll get this shield recharged in a second. The rest of that shooting coming from? Alright. Let's go down. That's where we're headed, yeah? Nope, down is a lie. Alright, let's go to the mouth of the thing. Whew. Down, much like the vaunted cake, ended up being a falsehood. An alternative fact, if you will. Ah, we made it political. This is crap. Oh, damn. Alright, I guess we're doing this again. Slow down, Ron. Slow down. A little bit faster now. Oh, maybe too slow. Okay. We can do this pace. God, wouldn't it be some shit if I was going the wrong way? Entirely possible. I have no sense of direction. Ah. That seems way too close to have been. Son of a bitch, I went the wrong direction. Alright, let's go back. This is why I can't be trusted. That hurt a lot. That's embarrassing. I mean, to a point, it's embarrassing. Because I don't think it's a problem that I would have encountered in my original playthroughs of this game. And, you know, I kind of have to wonder if my awful sense of direction has only been augmented by the lack of the discovery phase in these games. Oof. That was really fucking close. That was really close. Oof. And I'm sorry that I dropped the game. Like, internally, I'm disappointed in myself that I never finished it, despite the fact that I continued to own a PlayStation for many years. But there were so many other games out. Some games were life-changing. Like Metal Gear Solid was such a huge change in gaming. Alright, so this is where I came out of. I come out of the mouth. I'm going back through this tunnel. Yep. some shit if I went the wrong direction. Twice. Go. Don't get destroyed, don't get destroyed. It's a good place to be. Okay, definitely haven't been here yet. Thank goodness for enhanced guns. Ow. I watched that missile go up my tailpipe. Alright. So, for the third time, and I probably only needed to do it twice. Oh, damn. Damn! That was the wrong button.
I barely got you guys. Prepare for immediate reinsertion.
I lost another doomsday bomb. I lost another one. I cannot fucking believe it. I'm an idiot. I really need a third person view in the cockpit. Because I can't. I'm not going to be able to... Come on. There we go. You know it's bad when pillars are moving at 5 frames per second, huh? Alright. Stop. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The streak continues. I don't think I finished this game. Oh no. Oh no. Warhawk wins again. Oh no. This won't do. We're looking up that we're looking up the code. We're gonna make this right. Let's see. These are... All right, I found the passcodes. We're gonna go. We can there's actually passcodes to to the middle of this game. So I imagine it's special access. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna go to the gatekeeper. Deal with it. Can't believe I fucked that up, man. That sucks. Alright. And as a consolation, I'm not gonna upgrade my missiles or anything.
What the hell is going on down there?
We'll skip that. We've already seen that. Get ready to strafe. Strafing. Are you the gatekeeper?
I know you. I've watched as you disrupted my plans. You think you're heroes? You think you've stopped me? You are fools! I, alone, have tapped the power of Red Mercury. I understand its true nature. With it, I am God! Now, face my divine retribution.
It's starting to look like I probably should have upgraded my things. Well, at least there's a machine gun upgrade. More than usual. Unfortunately, I believe I have no idea where I'm supposed to go because well, that works. Yeah. I mean, he was the gatekeeper after all. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Been here before. Man, even now it looks just amazing. Everything looks so important. Going too fast, going too fast. Now we go up another level. good this looks. I mean, I'll admit, when I was a kid, this shit looked terrifying. Imagine we have to collect the last. Oh shit. Probably have to collect the last. Canister from Creel. Son of a bitch.
You guys okay?
Think so. What happened?
Emergency teleport. Tough to pull off without a telepad, but we got lucky this time. We scraped this ship together out of salvage. There should be enough power to complete your mission.
Alright, let's do the thing. Oh, that's what fucked me up. Battering rams and shit. Let's run away for a little bit. Alright, that worked the first time. It was an improvement, right? Let's not use boomerang. Alright, let's figure this shit out. Wow. Ow. I may not be finishing this game. This is hella tough. Oh my god. You know what? No, we're gonna finish the game one way or another.
We barely got you guys. Prepare for immediate reinsertion.
We're gonna do this. We're doing this, okay? Full rearm. Not what we wanted. So we're doing this. What's left? That looks important. Oh, that's a canister of red mercury.
So, it has come to this. 2 small men with their puny weapons stand between me and this insignificant speck of a world. None of you comprehend what you face. I have unlocked the secret of red mercury. I alone understand its power. I am one with it. It flows through my veins and fills me with the fury of a god by its might.
He looks like he's having fun.
Ruler of the earth. Yet, you all defy. Your paltry weapons, your pathetic armies. I will show you the face of true power. I will destroy you all.
Okay, I remember that. I'm laughing at that. That looks ridiculous. Oops. Whoops.
I am rightful ruler of the earth.
Okay. So that's... I remember that. I remember that. That's not gonna do. We're gonna fucking do this. And we're going to cheat. We're cheating. As long as my controller continues to allow me to cheat. Wake up. There we go. Come on. We're gonna do this. I'm sorry, everybody. Space. I don't know how many fucking... One of these days I'm going to come back and finish it, but in order to save you a little bit of time, because there were a couple of other games I wanted to play. I don't know what happens now. Who gets priority on death here? He does. You know, good for the game. The Mad Orville alert Creel was destroyed by Captain Hatch's brilliant tactical move of standing there and shooting him in the face. After ramming the Warhawk, I did not do that. Okay. So, that makes sense. This is kind of a lame way to end the game, actually. Walker marries Jazz. Did they have tie-dye t-shirts? I survived the Red Mercury War, and all I got was this lousy baseball caps. You know, some things are better left to your childhood, and that ending is fucking awful. That's 22 years of build-up for a lot of disappointment. I wanted like I wanted a video. I wanted you know, if you were gonna do the happily ever after thing on me. First of all, I didn't know Walker and Jacek had a thing going on. that that was not intimated to me. I also did not know that that game ended that way. I'm a little heartbroken. All right, next up. We're not going to play through it, but I did want to show off a brilliant piece of game called Wing Commander 3. That is not Wing Commander 3. I actually need to reset this here. There she goes. That took a while. That's right, it's an EA game. Actually, it's an Origin game. EA published it eventually. EA swallowed and ruined Origin. Ambitious as hell. Chris Roberts is brilliant. He's the inventor of the Wing Commander series. But this game just goes all out with production. The only bigger game in scope is Wing Commander 4. And even then, the branching of the missions just doesn't work out the same. You can have an entirely different experience in Wing Commander 3 Heart of the Tiger than someone else playing the same game, just based on the way the story branches out. So yeah, it stars Mark Hamill, Malcolm McDowell. I think they both turned in really good performances. John Rhys-Davies is John Rhys-Davies. There's no mistaking him. And then Tom Wilson, who is brilliant as the Maniac. If you guys ever decide to look up Wing Commander the animated series, he's something else. Like he just has a lot of fun with it. You can see how he kind of dances around the character, which is just a great counterplay to Mark Hamill's Maverick. He's called Commander Blair, and if you don't know the history on that, Commander Blair is Commander Blue Hair from the first and second games. He just had blue hair, so everybody called him Blair on the forums. But he dances around Mark Hamill. And Mark Hamill is just this serious, straight-playing character for the most part. You can make decisions in FMV, which is kind of where this game becomes brilliant. But watching him dance around Hamill and watching him play off of what you do, because you make those decisions, it feels like they're your choices. You get two choices in what you get to say. And then there are moments where he needs to be somber. And when he does, they feel so important. So incredibly important. Tom Wilson is a brilliant actor, and I think he's not underrated, but he gets looked over because of his work as Biff Tannen in the Back to the Future series.
The enemy has struck at the heart of our empire. A puny contingent of their soldiers has been captured here on Kilra. This incursion was an act of desperation. The hairless apes now flail about knowing that they are beaten. They have failed their race utterly. There will be no interrogation. Do what you will with them. Disintegration. Silence. My brethren, they are not warriors, but maggots.
In Kilrathi culture, that's a very insulting way to die.
Only one of them is worthy of being treated as a warrior. The one they call Angel.
God, how much fun was this movie to make? I'm getting chilled. You know what? I'm gonna play the shit out of this game on stream.
Defiant, Colonel Terror. If we were to offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
The Kilurati do not coexist.
No, and now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different. The human cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger.
A little bit of history here. That's the Concordia. It was the biggest ship in the fleet. Shame about his haircut.
Rest in peace.
Peace. Have we ever known anything like that, Paladin?
Not for a long time, laddie.
First the Tiger's Claw, now this.
Enough. You are not to blame for either.
Some would disagree. This is Colonel Christopher Blair. Report to Admiral Tallwin. The wreckage of the Concordia has been located on Vespus off the Mistral coast. Evaluation. Total loss.
You can't live your life for the approval of one man.
Any word from Angel?
None.
Fucking liar.
Is that the official line?
I know how much she means to you, laddie.
Totally dodged that question. Why are they wearing ponchos, though? It's not raining. Sorry, I'm going to stop this real quick. 3 Heart of the Tiger.
Excuse me, sir. Did you say the Victory?
Is there something wrong with your hearing, Colonel?
Is there something wrong
No,
with
sir.
your hearing?
It's just that
The TCS Victory is a fine carrier with a long history of service to the Confederation.
What a great fucking
sir.
performance. God, I love you, Malcolm
Very
McDowell.
long history, sir.
Ship assignments aren't open to debate, Colonel. Of course, I realize that the accommodations may not be what you're quite used to.
Well, sir, I didn't mean to suggest that.
The Victory will benefit greatly from having a wing commander of your stature and experience.
Thank you, sir. But can't we at least discuss the...
Now that we have the Kilrathion on the run in both the Gardel and Morpheus systems, I can afford to shift you to the Victory in Orsini. What I am trying to tell you, Colonel, is that things are looking up.
There was nothing else like it at the
Making some
time.
very positive strides. Dismissed.
Sir, about my request.
Yes. But it came as a bit of a surprise to me. As you know, Colonel Devereaux's status is on a need-to-know basis.
She's dead.
Your shuttle is waiting.
Yes, sir.
In case you hadn't figured out. So they did incredible blue screen work. All of the shots were figured out ahead of time. They knew what the set was going to look like. They built very little, and it saved them a lot of money. I mean, outside of the fact that they had to blue screen everything.
Confederation spokespeople insist that humanity maintains the upper hand in its galactic struggle with the Kilrathi. However, our sources document a consistent underreporting of Kilrathi incursions, as well as civilian and industrial losses. There are even reports of confed plans for a doomsday evacuation of Earth, replanting the seeds of humanity in a distant galaxy. The question is, who would go? Who would be left behind? And most importantly, who is making these decisions?
So they'd take these shots and they'd figure out where they wanted to stand and kind of plan out, through storyboarding and intricate storyboarding, where everybody wanted to stand, and they would keep moving the cameras and use the cameras in different ways to kind of figure out how everything was going to fit together. And let's face it, there are some drawbacks. Nobody's got a shadow. It looks weird. But it was so ambitious.
TCS victory, Colonel.
Thank you, Captain.
Better known as Tin Can Sally.
It warms my heart to see you again, Colonel. But I must excuse myself now, as your duty here takes precedence over our catching up on old times.
Thank you, Hobbs. We'll talk later.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's no Concordia.
Well, neither's a Concordia anymore.
Yes, terrible loss. My sympathies. However, you're in my home now, and I'll expect you to wipe your feet every time you come in. I've been with the Victory most of my career. I was communications officer during her maiden voyage.
Well, sir, I'll admit I wasn't looking forward to the assignment, but now that I see you have a pilot as fine as Ralganar Hollis on your crew...
Hobbs? Yes, he's my second in command.
He's not flying?
At his request. I know all about his exploits with you, Colonel, but here no one will fly with a Karathi on his wing.
What about his exemplary record? That must stand for something.
It was his request.
Their chemistry's incredible. God, I love these games.
I'm not going to tell you how to run your ship, but I am going to insist that Hobbs is reinstated to the flight roster immediately.
Well, that's admirable, Colonel, but who...
I will, sir. I'll fly with him. He's the best wingman I've ever had.
Oh, man. I'm so sad these games aren't being made today. All right, so Wing Commander. Wing Commander is something else. Let's see. Why are you not working, controller? All right. Oh, no. Don't do that. Oh, no. Oh, we might not actually get to play. You know what? Let's restart the emulator. If I recall correctly, we get to skip all that if we want to. Just gonna pick that. My computer's overheated. Lights just told me that it's getting a little hot in there, so I should open a window. All right. As I was saying, the game happens in two forms. There's this form where you interact with everybody, and it's kind of weird. There's kind of a meta game where in the background, it just restarted again. In the background, you get to interact with your flight crew. It's not going to let me. Okay. You get to interact with your flight crew, and you get to have conversations with them and kind of determine what the morale's going to be like, which is it changes the way they play with you. So if their morale is great, they're going to do better. They're going to kill more things. They're going to have your back. They're going to follow orders. If their morale is down, they don't do what you say. We're going to keep Blair as a call sign, even though it's not really a call sign. We're going to take a look at the controls, not the duty logs. Actually, you know what? Let's put a save file in. All right. Sure. Beautiful. Okay. Whatever. We're going to go to controls. We're going to turn transitions on, just so you get a little bit more of the experience. And we're going to log off. I don't know if there's going to be options available later. If there's an invincibility mode, we're going to turn it on. First of all, I've always been terrible at these games. I'm awful at flight simulators. But when I originally played this on the Sony PlayStation, I had a joystick. And right now what I have is a gamepad, and there's no way that's going to do. So we're going to talk to Hobbs, because Hobbs is our best friend on the ship.
Welcome aboard, old friend. You're looking fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
It's funny, there's a callback to that fine and fit bit in the fourth game.
She's on some damn covert op for Tallinn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the fly roster.
But I requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me.
Fuck your wishes.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah, but when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
All right. Let's see. We can go to the briefing, but what I really want to do is kind of take you on a tour of the ship. I turned transitions on so that hopefully we'll see these really annoying transitions. Nope, I think I turned it off. Fuck. Let's fix it. I don't know why they included them. We'll turn them off quickly afterwards. Oh, nope, they're on. So with transitions, every time you walk through something, he does that. He walks through something. The reason I turned it on was just to kind of show it off, but now that we get to show it off, I'm going to turn it off, because it is actually really annoying. So we'll go back into the lift. This is Lieutenant Rollins, who has the worst attitude in the fleet. I mean, he looks like an asshole.
Lieutenant Rollins, I'm exec. Welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shower off the bullshit around here.
Captain Eisen seems to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you'd jump sector in a nano.
So why didn't you
play along with him?
So, one of this game's mechanics is you get to choose in the cutscene what's going to happen. So either I can choose to play along with him and say, yeah, sure. Yeah, it does suck. Or...
this guy's alone.
Straighten him out.
It must be a lot of work carrying all that paranoia around. I suggest you stow it.
Oh, you'll be asking for another dose of paranoia from Radio Rollins real soon. You want the straight dope around here? You come to me. I'd even save your life.
No, that's a personal choice. There is a path to the best morale situation, if you like. But personally, I'm a big fan of playing the game the way I want to play it, which is not something the Mass Effect games let you do. I'll get back to Mass Effect one of these days. I like that they made the black woman racist. That's so amazing.
How about going around with me? Bet you a week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
it's kind of weird because they gave the dynamic this strange position. Hobbs is obviously not well liked, but he's been on the ship for a while, so it's not like, you know, we're not doing anything special. Here's the kill board. Whatever happens on the kill board, you're going to end up on the top of it. Period. As I mean, you know, as long as you're not dead. Total kitty's whacked. The victory has not seen a lot of action, is all they're saying. Blair, that's me. All caps, because I'm an asshole. You'll notice that actually as I'm playing, the screen is squished down. This is an emulation issue. It didn't happen this way on the game. And actually, when I come back to play this game, I might play it just on PC.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No, formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point. What's he hiding?
He got really defensive.
He's got a point. Sometimes HQ is as big a mystery to me as the enemy.
We got a lot of good people here, Colonel. Even those of us with incomplete bios. Just give us a chance.
Just phenomenal act. It's hard to... Look, this was 1997, you know? And at the time, we had Hatch and Walker, you know, in 95, but we had, you know, those performances to go off. We had Demolition Man. We had... Well, not that, but yeah. We had Johnny Mnemonic. We had fucking Christopher Walken chewing the scenery in Reaper. And this guy is unfucking believable. And then you have this game where everyone's just giving it a great... Just you can tell there's a lot of soul there. I love it. I love this game. There are games where I feel just there's a magic there. You know, there are great games. Until Dawn is a great game. Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. An excellent game. And this game is not amazing by any means, but it's got so much soul. And so much detail in it. And the wrong details in some places.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
You're just gonna leave your locker open like that? That's cool. Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that, the wrong details. So this is the PlayStation version. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same as everything else. They made some compromises here and there, and some of them were kind of director decisions, and some of them are, I don't know, maybe it's like a predating situation for EA, where they were like, buy all the versions, and that might have started something in me, because I own this game on PC, I own it on PlayStation, I own it on 3DO, even though I no longer have a 3DO, because all of the versions have different cutscenes, and so I don't remember which ones are which. I'll have to go back over them because it's been such a long time. But the little details are there, and these conversations are there, and sometimes if you really want, you can actually have some of the conversations over and over to have a different result. I didn't mention that before while Vagabond was here. If you didn't like the way it turned out, you could have that conversation with him again. That's not always the case. So we're going to go up to the bridge. The CIC, if you will. We got the Maniac standing there with Flint, I think. Who knows? There's gunnery control. Alright, let's go talk to the best part of this game.
No, I don't have anything better to do, okay? So I pulled into a tight loop, locked onto that cat's tail, fired off a heat seeker, boom! Turned him into kitty litter. It was a...
He's a close talker.
Well, well. If it isn't the Colonel. I'm sorry. I couldn't make your welcoming party.
Well, I guess you had more pressing maneuvers to undertake, Maniac.
When duty calls, I'm there. Women like the smell of success.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm surprised you haven't been blown out of the sky by now, Maniac. By friendly fire.
Some people appreciate my flying style. I do what's necessary to win, okay? Suppose you're still flying with one eye on the regs manual.
I don't take stupid risks.
Yeah, speaking of stupid, I also heard you put Hobbs back on the flight roster.
My. Word travels fast on this tub.
Never understood what you saw in that cat.
Simple. I need a wingman I can count on.
You can't trust someone who will kill their own kind.
Who I choose as my wingman is my prerogative. It's a privilege of rank.
I'll bet you stay up late nights just polishing it, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, I have majors who do that for me.
The difference in our rank is a formality. We both know who's better in the cockpit.
Yeah, we do.
Let me tell you that story again. So.
What a great interaction. What a great interaction. A little bit of history. They started at the same time. They came up in academy at the same time. They got their first assignment at the same time on the Tiger's Claw, actually. And Maniac has a reputation. He was just flying on his wing is suicide. He's lost more wingmen than anyone else in the fleet, and it's because he will abandon you for a kill in a heartbeat. So he's got the biggest kill streak in the Confederation as well. So that's one of his claims to fame. They've had a rivalry going since the beginning, and you know, one would get promoted over the other, and there's just so much history between the two of them, and it was so well encapsulated in the first meeting, both in the dialogue and in the performance there. It's just fantastic. Let's see what's in gunnery control. Ah, this is Flint.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately. Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately.
And so that's exactly what I'm talking about. The game not giving you enough. You want to get to the next.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room.
You want to get to the next interaction. You want to go talk to people. You want to make the most out of everything. Every conversation seems so important.
Report to the briefing room. Colonel Blair, report to the briefing
room. And they force that on you as a... So what do you want to do? You're going to get to the briefing room. You're going to have that conversation. You're going to fly your mission as fast as you can to get back to this.
Ah, come in, Colonel. Trying to put that reputation of yours to the test. Confed intelligence tells us that the Karathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingman are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter. Understood?
Completely, sir.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
It's not like you get a choice.
Hobbs, you're on my wing for this.
How does he fit in the cockpit?
Dismissed.
Have you seen the size of his feet?
Good luck.
Oh. All right. And so here's Rachel. So Flint and Rachel in Wing Commander 3 are your love interests. You kind of develop relationships with them if you want to. You can also choose to completely blow them off, which is fascinating. Rachel is played by the beautiful Ginger Lynn.
Coriolis, welcome to the victory, Colonel. Heard you're flying with Hobbs on this one.
You got a problem with that, Chief?
No, sir, not at all. I think it's about time. That cat's one hell of a pilot. Here she is, one Hellcat 5. She's prepped, primed, loaded, locked, and ready to kick some ass.
Thanks. What about ordnance?
It's all taken care of. The captain downloads the mission specs to me. I dope out the weapons requirements, so you're set to go.
Oh yeah?
In the future, Colonel, you have the option of choosing your own weapons. Or you can trust my judgment and fly with my default loadout. I promise, Colonel, never to disappoint.
Ginger Lynn, if you aren't familiar, was a porn star in the 1980s and early 90s. And if you're familiar with Rob Zombie's body of work, it's Rob Zombie's wife. She shows up in a couple of his movies as well. I mean, let's be fair. She's not a phenomenal actress, but she's got her charm, and she definitely came into her own in this game. It was great. But I mean, it's also not fair because she was probably better than anybody else in most of the other FMV games. It's a tough cast to be a part of. All right, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I know that's not supposed to flicker. Or go black. Alright, let's figure this out. Alright, that's forward. Alright, let's, invulnerable. And we'll change this to rookie. Okay, do we have an afterburner? Nope, that's stop. Okay, that's guns.
Break and attack.
Negative, Colonel. I don't know what the controls are like. So, I will tell you about an experience that I had my first time playing this game. The way area is 270,000 kilometers away, and I didn't know how to go faster. I still don't right now. Okay, that was not what I was looking for. Nope. How about this? Okay, that's switching guns. That's cool. How about this? Nope, that's switching targets. That's the afterburner. How about these? Nope. Alright, I gotta look it up. So, first time I played this game, just like right now, I don't know how to use the autopilot. Which is something I probably should have looked up, considering I have experience. Oh, well, considering it's one of the first fucking Google searches you can make. Control sheets. Afterburner, let's see. Oh, I get to go to WCNews.com. It's one of my favorite websites. I don't get to come here often, but when I do. Commander 3, PlayStation. Fire guns. Oh, I'm just gonna keep this up for a little while. Autopilot. All right, I thought that was eject, so that's good. We will do that. Autopilot is smashing. That's not good. There we go. So I just flew to the waypoint thinking that it would just work, and then when I got there, I died. Not really. When I got there, nothing happened. Let's get up there. Can I lock onto you? It's a camera. All right, let's rotate. I gotta bring this back up again. I completely just... So anyway, the reason I turned on invulnerability, and honestly, playing this on my own, I would probably still do it. Even though I enjoy my games difficult, I am not a flight simulator guy, and I suck. Some people just have a brain for that, and I am not one of them. So I pretty much play from cutscene to cutscene to cutscene. Do I lock? L1. Okay, beautiful. And so the game itself, you might think, you know, that's really cheating. How do you get past everything? The game itself will just let you play mission over mission over mission over mission over and over again until you get to the point where you can move on. Some of the missions you can't just automatically win. You have to complete an objective within a certain amount of time. All right, and we'll go to the next waypoint. So no matter what you're doing, there is a risk that you could still lose the mission. All right. And based on the way the screen is kind of chopped up, I won't force you to watch the whole game like this. We'll come back and play it on PC. But I want you to get a little more of a taste of how I see this. Because I used to rent this game. When this game came out, there was nothing else like it to me. And I saw it on the shelf. There was a Super America nearby where I lived in Eagan, Minnesota. Apple Valley, Minnesota. And this Super America like rented out games and movies. And it was a paltry selection compared to the Blockbuster. It's the victory music. So now I have to figure out how to say hello. First of all, let's slow down. Comms. All right. There we go. Damn. Nope. There we go. Doing so bad. I am sorry. Cycle weapons, cycle guns. Com select. Is it just not working? That would suck. This could be an emulation issue. What do we got? Oh, somebody actually posted the manual in PDF. That's pretty badass. You, by the way, you have no idea how fucking... Okay, need clearance. Yep, it's broken. That sucks. Oh, man. So the game is just supposed to be like... Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, we can't go any further because I didn't think to play that far. We'll come back for this game. I've got it on PC, obviously. But we're missing out on so much of the experience. Being able to call for clearance is obviously very important because you can't land without it. Little did I know the first time I played it. Just having some controller resources because my Oculus Rift cameras are getting in the way. All right. We're getting kind of late. So, let's hit up a couple more. I was going to show the Price of Freedom, but I don't know if it's going to be any better or any worse. We're going to stick to FMV games. For now. Later, we're not going to, though. Because we got some I would love to show to you. There it is. So here's an interesting FMV game. I've never played it, but I've read a lot about it, especially in the last day or two as I've been researching these things. This is a game from Capcom, released in 1996 as we're looking at it, called Fox Hunt. And I don't know what to say about it, except it's just so kind of different from a lot of the FMV games that I've played. It's, you know, this one's kind of a traditional FMV game. Everything's in FMV.
This here's eye in the sky. Here's the one had flown the coop. He beat flown the coop. Only foxes I see from up here are the long-legged showgirl kind. Langley, me and old JD gonna go and charge up the old expense account. Y'all copy?
Up next on the American Classic Movie Channel, the Brian Dennehy Film Festival. Stay tuned. Ist ihr Kleimer? Wo ich bin?
Yeah, all Belvin got me. 4.9 billion.
Created that turkey. It is where First Lady gets drunk, goes to state dinner dressed as a showgirl. Oh, feather his Chinese ambassador in his face. Almost start World War III. Now we are cooking with gas. Can't remember she used to be stripper. Don't provoke. Nice.
As you can see, I was a little spoiled with Wing Commander.
Welcome down. Right away. Missile set to launch in 36 hours. Bozo.
This is not exactly less stock for abort codes.
Oh, Vasily.
1972, height of Cold War. KGB set me up as big-time Hollywood producer to create television shows so bad, moral backbone of the United States would break. But Americans love it shows and soon Russians crave it same garbage, and Kremlin blamed me for destroying communism. Now I demand screen credit for all my shows, or else hidden Soviet nuclear missile set to launch in 36 hours will cancel Los Angeles in mid-season. And to prove I am now loyal capitalist, you will also pay $100 million cash for disc fit launch abort codes. Idiot! Moron!
Don't kill him. He still has disc.
On a small piece of land behind the railroad outhouse is Ling To-Fung opens Fung University War. Fung Yu. Ling, a master of Sisekido, the ancient art of hair pulling and slap fighting, must ward off attacks from vicious frontier morons.
Hey, you think you're so smart. Why do you screw up in your tackle? My horse just made number 2 in your hat. And I drew a goatee on this picture of your mama. Never mention mama.
And so begins Fox Hunt, a game I didn't actually play growing up. It actually, I didn't even know about this game until a couple of years ago. Options. So this it's kind of a little bit different from the standard FMV game. Where I think about FMV games, I usually think of a game like Space Ace or Dragon's Quest or Time Girl or one of those, like the movie is playing and you have to hit the buttons at the right time in order to keep the movie playing. Fox Hunt is a little bit different, and because of that, it's super ambitious. It's something I'm probably going to play for you guys one of these days. So I'm going to just kind of take a tour right now. We're just going to figure things out. So triangle is punch, square is block, circle is kick, X is use, L2 to skip ahead. That's super exciting to me because that tells me that the environment is interactive. We'll start the game. Just standing looking at a computer. What does he use? Nothing. Punch. Kick. Nothing. Turn. I turned left. I looked at the phone. Picked up the phone.
Hi, Jackie. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Pick up, pick up, pick up. Oops, I forgot. It's the first of the month. That means you're not answering the phone still. Me. Jack, I want my stuff back. Hey, Biffy Whiffy, turn off that video camera. Stop it some more.
All right, Jack. I can see what your life is like. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. taking a book. There's a television. Move toward it. Everything's kind of wooden, isn't it?
He is an accountant from Las Vegas. Always believed he should be a World War I fighting.
But boss, he's blind!
That's right. We are going to put him in an old car, shake it up, and make airplane noises. Once again, we will prove that all is not what it seems.
Boss! You're a genius!
Welcome, friends! Welcome! Fantasy.
By the way, did you get the plot of this game at all? I didn't. I have no idea what's going on. I assume that's the girl. Oh, buddy. Turn this radio. Why the hell would I know how to do that?
My keys.
All right. Let's call it the 90s and let's move on. That looks like a door. Hey, I have keys. Oh, those must be television shows. Okay, well, we'll go out. We've got the keys. Guess I'm checking for my landlord. Okay, well, I guess this is probably why I can't go out the door.
Unpaid bill. May already be a winner.
That was the Star Trek The Next Generation font. That's handy. Okay. It's kind of dizzying, isn't it? All right. So, door. Okay. Inventory. Did I not pick up my keys? Is that not what happened? What's it like being you? This is confusing. More of that Star Trek font. Oh, goldfish.
Hey, little fishy. Now that's a knife.
Okay.
Jack Fremont? Your butt is mine. Freddy?
Fat Freddy Pickle from Walter J. Morris Jr. High.
That's right, Fremont. Only now it's Frederick Finkel, see? A.K.A. the Marauding Avenger.
Why did your church say SG then?
Oh, it's all my mom had left in the cupboard.
So you're a superhero now, huh? Are you in the Union?
You mock me? Oh, revenge is mine.
What the fuck is happening?
Didn't hurt.
Never would the Marauding Avenger get out of my house.
With pleasure.
I can fly!
Good for you, idiot!
What the fuck was that?
Jeff, you got a quarter for a cup of coffee? Sorry, gang, I'm all tapped out. How you gonna run the boat?
Oh my god.
Live from Hollywood at 15 frames a second, it's time for Destiny TV's online game show extravaganza.
This is a little meta.
Here's our first question for our players.
What do you say, King?
It's Destiny time.
In One Ton Tom, Private Eye, what was the fat man's favorite snack?
Tropical oil and lard sandwich.
That's right! Tropical oil.
Man's a machine.
Who said, Mister, if I had legs, I'd kick your behind.
Barry Blake as Nubs Parker, episode 16 of License to Maim. That's our boy.
That's right!
On the Nubs Parker. A moron.
License to Maim.
Moron.
Yeah, but he knows his TV.
Now, players, complete the rest of this TV moment. Jason, what'll we do?
Don't fret none, Ma. But Jason, they poisoned our water, killed our cattle, and burnt down the outhouse. Great pine. Bless his scorching hide. Can't take away our pride. We're gonna stand and fight.
Once again, our leader
It's
in
over. It's over, champ.
California. It's Two Kings, dude. Here, same time, same place on the net, dude. Next week for Destiny.
Buy you drink. Drink. Oh. Guess the kid can't hold his booze. Booze.
Kind of like a Harvey Wall banger with just a whisper of Galliano.
What the fuck is going on? Okay. That looks important. So you're gonna keep that.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Well, shit is 90s as fuck, huh? That looks useful. You're just gonna entrap me with a computer. You're just gonna put me in a room with a computer. Spies.
So he says all you have to do is the fakey shaky and the ropes just fall off. He said that? Yeah. You know, you put your right toe in, you put your right toe out. You know that one. Oh, that one? Yeah. You're an idiot.
Okay, I think I understand the plot of this game now.
Nuclear missiles, do's and don'ts.
Because this guy's an idiot and he loves these crappy TV shows, they think he's a spy. Charming.
What?
CIA credit card. Whew. Hard as a rock. Whole spy weapon.
Looks like I've gotten everything out of that I needed to. Good to know that searching multiple times will give you different results. Now it works for some reason. Magic.
I say he's bluffing. We can just call Washington and tell the director he's a tranquilizer.
This maniac also has the board codes to stop Los Angeles from becoming the world's largest barbecue pit. He wants his payback from his shows in the 70s, and now you want me to tell Langley that he's bluffing?
Woo! Hello, Jack. I'm the dealer.
I am the croupier.
And I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
We apologize for the circumstances, Jack. We're CIA. After the end of the Cold War, we've had cutbacks.
Serious cutbacks, Jack.
We need you to deliver a briefcase in exchange for a package. Now, if you do this, we will deposit $100,000 in your bank account.
Alan and Ellen will be your contacts.
Well, you know, I'm not a spy.
We have reason to believe that a double agent has compromised our security and our identities. We don't need a spy.
by just a guy.
This is gonna be dangerous.
Oh, it sounds great, really. I can't believe my luck.
But if I wanted to be filled with lead, I'd continue to eat the paint off my bedroom walls.
We'll give you $500 in advance.
Cool. Sign me up.
Get Chauncey.
Thanks.
Word has it that 20 years ago, the Fox had a kid with one of those hot TV starlets. A girl. Wonder if she's cute.
Where's the Patsy? Oh dear. Well, here is your CD-ROM reader. You probably won't need it.
Already got one.
Not like this one, oh boy. It'll play anything, including coded government discs from any country on Earth.
Cool.
MI5 has been looking for the wolf for over 30 years.
The wolf. I thought I was supposed to find the fox. Another cocktail?
You know, apparently he's paying more attention to the story than the writers were. Come on.
Wise guy amateur.
I swear I'll never drink again. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, he's from Kiev. Or Kiev. National origin, Russian. Employer, Colonel, KGB, GRU. Fascinating. Fascinating. Let's... Unnecessary, sir.
Collection agency. Tax returns 1988.
The hell am I doing?
Hey, punk, you home?
Hi, Jackie. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hey, Jack, freeloader. I'm in Fremont. I know you're there. I can hear you whimpering. Pay up, Mr. Fremont. Borrow it from your folks if you have to, because I'm gonna be in touch if your phone is still connected. Fremont's out there.
What is even going on? What am I doing? His landlord has a right, though. He whimpers constantly. That's weird. Yep, you deserve that one. Alright, cool. Dude, she just wasn't that into you. What? Yeah, that's a little more of what I was expecting. What is going on with this game? It's so weird.
Bullet with my name on it. Eviction notice. Oops.
So I guess you just search things over and over again. What the hell am I waiting for? It's kind of an annoying way to navigate your own damn house. I'm probably just a little frustrated because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There we go.
Jeez, Fred, do you ever quit? Who are you?
That seems inappropriate.
Jack, you shouldn't have got involved.
No, I'm not gonna pummel you to death. You feel a lot better. What I'm gonna do is fill you full of gaping holes. Yeah.
That's cute.
Got the wrong gun.
Will you just wait here for a minute?
All right.
Yoo-hoo! Who is it?
Who is it? Me, Frank. Open the door. No.
Oh, Jack.
You run, but you can't hide, Jack.
I died. I super died. That's how hard I died. Although, you know, bloodstain would have been nice. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, that's just that then. We'll move on to the next game. Maybe the last game for the night. Because I did not know what to expect there. You know what? That is a game I will play again in the future. I have no idea what's going on. It's kind of fascinating. A little bit different. A little bit different. And then you know what? Actually, we're gonna hit the last type of. So we've been through hybrid. That was a full motion video game, and this one's one of those standard cursor on top of full motion video games. A little rare, this one. I wonder how much it goes for. $5. So not that rare. You know, if it's going to play. We'll try it again. We can try it again. One more time for your mind. There it is. Please play. This is not a game I love. It looked a lot better in the arcades, though, let me tell you. And based on the screen width, this appears to be the PAL version of the game. Because what the hell is going on? Options. Okay. Grenade, 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 grenade. Fire, reload. There's a lot of grenades.
Reload. Reload.
Arcade option. We'll put it on easy. 5 lives. 7 credits. Gore on. Let's play. So cursor on top of the game. Warphead. It's just the... Oh no. I screwed up. So it's just a cursor on top of a full motion video sequence. My brother and I used to play the shit out of this game, not because it was good. Well, that ended that streak. Jump. If this game looks like it's impossible, that's because it is. Although I think it was compatible with one of the light guns. Oops. I mean, I meant to shoot you, I just didn't know you were human. How about that soundtrack, huh? Kind of nothing to this game. Oh, hello, boobs. That was all me. This is actually pretty tough to control. Bum, bum. Thought I'd be able to get to a more interesting part of this game first. Because this game does become more interesting. I mean, it's not awesome, but... interestingly enough, it did kind of get a spiritual sequel later on the PlayStation 3. I think it was actually called Area 51. It wasn't directly related, but it was one of those in the spirit of the situation. I think they actually purchased the license for that one. That's just not fair. Come on, guys. Oh, damn it. Apparently I'm colorblind or something. Yeah, I don't want to hear about it. Star. God damn it. I was trying to... It was my fault, but that was not what I was attempting to do. Unlike the last few times that I shot one, that was entirely my intent. Pew, pew. Star. Yeah, come to think of it, they are looking kind of zombie-like, aren't they? Why are they wearing clothes? Like, if they're aliens. What's the deal with the outfits? My fault. It would appear that most of my deaths are going to be friendly fire related. That was kind of cheap. Don't worry about me. I'm just waiting for the big bad. That was kind of crap. You know, they're entirely too comfortable using our weapons, aren't they? Damn, that dude is ripped. You know, a little haste would be... We got an alien invasion, hey, you know. Never gonna get that one in a million years. It's not going well for me. You know, I gotta admit, I remember seeing the previews for this game on, I think it was GamePro magazine back in the day. Like, they just had little screenshots for this game, you know, showing off the new upcoming games for the Sega Saturn and PlayStation. And I think I remember looking at the screenshots going, man, that looks just like the arcade games. Of course it looked just like the arcade games. It was the stills from the fucking arcade game. Grab the damn rope. That dude is so dead. Goodbye. This doesn't get any more interesting, does it? This is it. This is the sum of oh, okay, there we go. There we go. This is what I remember. Although I do remember big bads, and that's not the case here. I didn't know I was going to lose it if I got hit. I'm like, man, this is really easy. Of course it's easy. I put it on easy. So this is actually my least favorite type of full motion video game. I don't feel like there was any sort of creativity here. I appreciate that they took an arcade experience and brought it to the PlayStation. But, as you can see, it looks like shit. You know, except for the boobs. What the hell? Alright, dude. I swear he doesn't... I mean, yeah, he does it on purpose, but... You know, if you're trained, maybe don't get in the line of fire, right? That's all I'm asking. Now that's 5.56 if I've ever seen it. What the hell is going on with the physics on those monitors, man? Just gonna walk through the fire and flames. Dragon Force would be proud. Load the next video. Man, I remember hating this sequence in the arcades. It was crap. Apparently shooting the grenade sets it off too. It's good to know. Looks like I'm missing something. I'm down to my last continue. Screw it. The other hard part about FMV games is when you do something like that, now we just play the waiting game. It's cheap as hell game. Fuck this level. Fuck it in the ear. And that's my last continue. So that's what I hate about these games. I mean, they're fine. They do what they say. This is a 45-minute game at most if you know all of it back and forward. And that's all this game is. It's just memorization. I don't remember all of it even. But some of it is memorization, some of it's like, well, duh, that's the pattern. And that's the end of the game for me. Because my last hit is right now. So unlike the rest of the arcade game, you die because you ran out of credits. And I die because I ran out of credits. That's Area 51. So that's the end. 3.5 hours. I think this is a pretty good clip. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I didn't get to show off Wing Commander a little bit more. So what I'm going to do there is I'm actually going to pick up a copy. Well, pick up a copy. I have a copy of on GOG.com, and I'm just going to install that and kind of go with that because I think that's something I want to share with you. I think that's something I want to share with everybody. So we're actually going to play through that game. That's going to be a mandate. I'm going to play through that game and we'll kind of explore that, play with it a little bit, see what we're missing out on, see what you were missing out on if you've never played it. Then again, if you're going to look up Wing Commander on the internet, it's probably because you knew it. So nobody's left on stream with me right now, but if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, day, whatever.